Board just about 2.5 minutes in. A nice ball in by Zach Musso. He flicked it on into the back of the net, beating the goalkeeper, Patsy Catalano, and putting the Rams up 1-0. Then it was Tony Orpanitas earning a PK for the Rams. It was Calkins stepped up, buried that one in the side netting, and put the Rams up 2-0. And then coming out of the mask break, it was Brady Artem playing a nice ball in. Calkins, again, about 6 yards out. He buried that one. And then a nice through ball late in the second half by Tony Orpanitas. Sprung Calkins into the box. He pulled it over to his right foot, went back to the left foot, found the lower side of the net, beat Catalano again for the fourth time. That's where we are. The Rams lead 4-0 here at the half. And just an update for you. We told you we tried to keep you up to date with the other semifinal matchup up in Penn Yan. It's the Bishop Kearney Kings at the half. They're leading the Penn Yan Mustangs by a score of 1-0. So if everything holds up the way it is, it'll be a repeat of last year's B2 finals. The Rams leading 4-0 here, and Bishop Kearney at the half leading up in Penn Yan by a score of 1-0. A lot of soccer to be played though. 40 minutes here, 40 minutes up in Penn Yan, and so a lot of soccer before we tee that one up for Thursday night. Just a reminder too, tomorrow night, the girls, if you were listening last night, they advanced on to the sectional finals, the Class B2 finals. That's going to be played tomorrow night. That too will be right here in Bath. They're going to be taking on another familiar foe. It's the Leroy Oakton Knights. The Lady Rams going to take on Leroy. That is going to be a Class B2 final, and that's going to be a 6 o'clock start right here in Bath. Two Livingston County Division I opponents matching up for the Class B2 sectional title tomorrow night. 6 o'clock start. We'll have all the action here on AM 1380 WABH, FM 100.3, the Rams Radio Network. And because of the cold weather here, both teams have decided to take just a 5-minute break. Both teams back on the field now, and second half action about to get underway. First half stats here, just unofficially. The score, of course, the scoreboard reads 4-0. Haverling has outshot Williamson 11-0. No official shots on goal for Williamson. The keeper, Catalano, has come up with 4 saves for Williamson, and none for A.J. Bratz. And the Rams also have the advantage in corner kicks by a 6-0 margin as well there in the first half. It is the Rams with the kickoff. They're attacking this time right to left. It is Strong playing the ball up and over, looking for Calkins in the center of the field again. Ball knocked away. And it's going to be Orpanitas tracking over, trying to keep it in. He can't quite do it down that right-hand side. It's going to go out of bounds again for a throw-in for, well, it looks like for Williamson on that far sideline. Throw-in headed down by Orpanitas. Calkins are now on the ball on the right-hand side. He breaks it into the middle. Looks for Orpanitas into the box. Can't quite come on, maintain possession of that one. Ezra Hode now stepping up off the back and taking that ball away from the attacker before he could get to it. Musso trying to play the ball into the box. Can't quite do it. Back to Ezra Hode. He heads the ball forward, trying to win the second one. He does. Plays it forward with his left foot, looking for Musso. That's going to be headed out by number 8, Zachary LeBerth for Williamson. Going to be Dixon with a throw in here in front of the Williamson bench, down to the foot of Kiefer Calkins. He's going to leave it back for Dixon. A couple of Ram players making a run into the box. This ball to the 18, flicked on by Orpanitas. Leaves it for Musso. Musso from 18 yards out gets the shot off right into the hands of Catalano. Nice ball played across there by Orpanitas. He just flicked it off the outside of his foot on the ground, straight across the 18. Musso got a one-touch off, but as we said, right into the hands of Catalano. Strong now trying to play that ball forward right off one of the attackers. That's number 14, Ingham. And now ball's in the middle. It's Blankenberg trying to maintain possession. He does. DJ Smith doing a nice job taking the ball right off his foot with his chest. Still battling is Blankenberg and Smith. Blankenberg goes down, and a whistle's going to be called on DJ Smith as Blankenberg knocked the ball forward. So Smith got a little piece of Blankenberg. Foul's called, and it's going to be number 5 here, Aiden Christalis. going to put this ball in play for the Williamson Marauders. Right in front of Coach Hill and the Rams bench. The Rams are holding them up at the 18. Two hands go up. The ball comes in at the 18. Flicked out there by, looks like Brendan Strong. To the far sideline, played back in by Williamson, and bounced out. Yardom now docks it out to Orfanides down the right side. He gets around the last defender over there. He's being chased down now. That's number 22 to Fisher. He's going to slow it down, and Orfanides loses possession, and Fisher knocks the ball out. Not out of danger yet. Nate Musso keeps it in. He finds his cousin, Brady Yardom. Yardom up and over into the box, looking for Zach Musso. And over his head, and Catalano coming off his line to pull that ball in. Coming down now, back in the midfield off that punt out from Catalano all the way back through, and it's going to be Brendan Strong. And he's going to play the ball up over midfield over everybody. Zach Musso trying to get on the end of it. He's defended there by Andrew Brandt. Calkins keeping the ball in. And he does this time. He finds Orfanides on the right-hand side. Going to knock that ball off the Marauders defender and out of bounds, winning the throw-in for the Rams. We talked about those 4 goals for Kiefer Calkins. It may be a little bit too early to talk about it, but the record for a Rams player, I believe Adam Long has it. He scored 5 in a game, so we'll see if Kiefer Calkins can maybe either catch him or eclipse that record here in tonight's matchup. He's got 4 in the first half, and that's where we are. The Rams 4, the Marauders 0. Throw in now on the far sideline into the box. Comes down across about the 12, cleared out there by Williamson. And it's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline. Another Rams throw. Ezra Hode going to step up. Before that, Jose Engler going to check into the game for Coach Hill and the Rams. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH. FM 100.3 is brought to you by Pizza D's. Pizza, wings, subs, calzones, salads, and more at 31 Liberty Street. Call 622-4200 for pizza delivered. That ball from Englert in one hop right into the hands of Catalano before Zach Musso could get to it. He's going to roll it out now coming down this right-hand side. Musso tracking back, Yardom trying to catch him. He can't. Caden Madison going to play the ball up over. Looks like Calkins was about the only one up there, going to be cleared out there by Williamson. Now going down the left-hand side, a little bit of time now for the Williamson defender. He's going to play the ball out again over the head of Yardom. Brady Dixon defending there. Comes down to this near side to Walker. Knocked in this time by Caden Madison. Going to be number 8 now coming through, Zachary LeBerth. He's still on possession in the midfield. Finally, it's Dixon going to knock the ball forward. Wynn's going to hold that up. Orfanides coming back to win it, trying to get around. Look, DeFisher again. DeFisher doing a nice job by using his body, taking the ball away from Orfanides. Now trying to play the ball out of the back are the Marauders. Kept in there by Jose with a nice left-footed ball back into the center of the field there. Knocked out by Williamson. Dixon again keeping it in. Find Musso. Nice short pass to Yardom. He's on the left-hand side. He's got one man on him. Trying to get all the way down the left now. Still defending. He's shielding the ball. Still going deep into the corner. Double team now coming. And he's going to knock it off the foot of the second man coming to defend him. Winning a throw in. A good smart play there by Brady Yardom. He couldn't quite get around him. He saw the double team coming. All he did is knocked it off the shin. Out of bounds. And it's going to be a Haverling throw. This time for Brady Dixon at this near post. Backheaded there by Zach Musso. Off the end line for a goal kick for the Marauders. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH, FM 100.3, brought to you by Fagan's Funeral Home. 4 generations we have provided compassionate, caring, dependable service when you need it most, at a most difficult time. And R&D Outdoor Solutions, Bath's Steel Equipment Store, featuring power saws, lawn trimmers, and leaf blowers on East William Street in Bath. Foul called now on that ball out. Rams going to have a direct kick. It's going to be Brendan Strong coming up. It's a 40-yard line, so 50 yards out from goal. He's going to play it up and over into the box, right on goal, headed out by the Mustangs at about, or the Marauders at about the 18. And coming right back to Strong. He's going to take one touchdown, flip it back up and over. This ball headed on by Smith. Calkins trying to get into the box and shielded off the ball by that center back. I believe that was Cristalis keeping Calkins from getting around him and getting onto the ball as Catalano comes off his line, pulls the ball in. Punt coming out to midfield, knocked in there. Yardham trying to keep it in. He does. Finds the foot of Zach Musso. Musso thought Calkins was breaking into the corner. He wasn't making that run. And Williamson going to knock the ball out of bounds in front of their coach and their bench. And the Rams going to have a throw in. Going to be Caden Madison set to take this throw in for the Rams. Tony Orfanitas coming off, getting a breather. He's been doing a lot of work down that right-hand side for the Rams. Madison now playing the ball down the side, trying to get it to Yardham. It finally gets it to his left foot. He's still over there, still defending. He's on the ball. He's being pushed from behind. He's still got an official calls advantage. Leaves it back for Brady Dixon. He's at the top of the 18. He plays it into the far post. Catalano comes out with two-handed punch down to the foot of Engler. Engler goes down. No foul called. And now it's going to be Williamson clearing the ball. The Rams wanting a call there. Didn't get it. Certainly the Rams fans, as Jose Engler was going for the ball. He got knocked down, and the Marauders looking for a quick counterattack. The Rams knock it out of bounds and slow things down for a throw-in on the far sideline. Number 11 here, a senior midfielder, Gavin Fernay's coming in for Williamson, and it's going to be a Williamson throw on that far sideline. Headed out there by Engler off the foot of Williamson. And again, it's going to be a Haverling throw, this time going the other way, right about the same spot. We got 30 minutes to go here in tonight's Class B2 semifinal matchup. It's the Haverling Rams 4, the Williamson Marauders 0. Ball being chased all the way across the track again, and going to be Ezra Hode set to take this throw in. Is the Rams about 30 yards up. They're going to have to track back a little bit to be able to win this ball. Comes down to the foot of Jamie O'Neill in for the Rams. Goes off his foot out of bounds, and Williamson going to win the throw in at midfield. And another one off the Rams' foot, another throw in right at midfield, this time for Williamson. This ball comes into the middle, defended there by Yardham, making them go backwards. Still going down the left-hand side now. Yardham slows them down again. This ball across, all the way across. Caden Madison chests the ball down right to the foot of a Williamson player. They're about 20 yards out. Defended there this time by Ezra Hode. It is number 11 just into the game. Fernandez finding the Rams knock it out. A little bit out of pressure. It's Smith laying it off for Yardham. Yardham now to the outside to Musso. Back into the middle. All the way across to Smith. Smith leaves it for Yardham again. He's got two on him. Knocked away. He's still going to come back, win the ball. Turns now. Faces up. Plays the ball to the outside. Jamie O'Neill on the ball. He's got a man on his back. One in front. He's going to leave it for Engler. Engler looking to cross the ball into the 18. Finally knocked away there by Williamson. Yardham still keeping the ball in. And it's going to be DJ Smith trying to get to it on the far side. It's going to go off his foot and out of bounds out of their defensive end. A throw in for the Williamson Marauders. Laying it back to the thrower. Going down the left-hand side again, and the Rams going to watch it roll out of bounds just in their defensive end. They're going to have a throw in on that far sideline. Again, just a reminder, tomorrow's championship matchup, we're going to have it here for you. It's the Lady Rams taking on the Leroy Oakton Knights. Both of those teams advanced last night. The Rams with a nice 3-1 victory right here over the Dansville Mustangs. And Leroy, an impressive 5-0 victory up in Leroy over a Minders Academy team, the upset-minded Minders Academy. They were the number 9 seed. They knocked off the number 1 seed Penn Yan team, girls team, in the first round. And unfortunately, their run ended last night up in Leroy. It was Leroy 5. Minders 0. So that's going to set it up for tomorrow. Another exciting matchup of girls soccer in Class B2 final. It's a 6 o'clock start. The Haverling girls taking on the Leroy Oakton Knights. That's the same way we started the season. If you remember, it was we talked about it. We didn't cover it, but we talked about it. It was a 5-4 overtime victory up in Leroy. The Rams came away with that exciting 5-4 victory over Leroy. And then later in the season, they came away with a 5-1 victory right here on this turf field. So tomorrow will be the third in that series. And I know Coach Ordway and Coach Clancy certainly anxious about that one. Beating a team 3 times in a season is challenging. They did it last night over the Dansville Mustangs, and they're hoping to do it again tomorrow night over the Leroy Lockton Knights. Nice punt there by A.J. Bratz, well over midfield, one hop, and Kiefer Calkins trying to get on the end of it, couldn't. Finally, it's just going to be knocked out of bounds on that far sideline. By I believe it was Andrew Brandt before Calkins could get to it. A couple Rams checking in again. Gavin Buckley for the first time, and Tony Orfanidis checking in again for the Rams and Coach Hill. Gavin Buckley all the way across. He's going to take the throw in at the outside midfielder position there.
Still 1-0, 32 left.
Another update from Penn Yan. Bishop Kearney Kings still leading 1-0 over the Penn Yan Mustangs. 32 minutes left in that one. So that will be done here most likely before that one is, but we'll continue to update you through the second half of action as that play continues as well. Right here it's 4-0. It's the Rams 4, the Marauders nothing, and we got 26 minutes to go here in the second half. It is number 10 here, Tyrone Walker going down the right-hand side. Caden Madison tracking back, slowing him down and forcing him to go backwards. Now it's number 11, Fernandez, playing the ball into the box. It's going to be A.J. Bratz coming off his line as Brendan Strong did a nice job shielding that attacker off the ball. Bratz came up off his line, pulled the ball in, and out of danger. Now he's going to look to punt from his 18. Punt he does. It's over midfield, over the head of number 17 there. It's Blankenberg. Second ball won by Williamson. All the way back to Strong now off his left foot. He's going to play it back over midfield and brought down this time by Cristalis. He plays the ball forward. Back to Cristalis. He's defended by DJ Smith. Cristalis still on the ball. Smith now tracking with him. Takes the ball away. Turns it upfield. Finds the foot of Orfanidis. Orfanidis tries to get down the right-hand side. Knocked out of bounds by Thomas DeFisher. And the Rams going to have a throw in on that far sideline. 25 minutes to go here in the second half. The Haverling Rams leading 4-0 over the Williamson Marauders. Throw in now. It's Kiefer Calkins trying to keep some pressure on. Nice back heel there by the defender on that far sideline, getting the ball out of pressure. Ezra Hode now stepping up, winning the ball, looking for Calkins again. Can't quite find him, but the ball bounces back to Yardom. He's on the midfield. He's got Cristalis on his back. And finally comes down to Brady Dixon. Back to Yardom. Yardom tries to find Musso down the left-hand side. Comes down to the foot of Yardom. He can't quite control, or to Musso. Can't quite control it. Now it's Caden Madison still taking the ball. He's battling there, keeping the ball in. Down the left-hand side. Caden Madison battling there with Tyrone Walker. And keeping the ball in as he has pretty much all night. Walker hasn't been able to do much. Walker's got 5 goals on the season. One of their leading scorers, he and Niles, both have 5 goals. Right behind them is Troy Ingham with 4 for Williamson. This throw in, backheaded by Musso, back into the box. Comes down to the foot of Calkins again. He gets a shot off. Not much juice on that one. Right into the hands of Catalano and the goalkeeper for Williamson. He's going to punt it down the left-hand side. Hode trying to get over the top of his attacker. He does. Heads the ball sideways. Comes down to number 14 there, Ingham in the midfield. Now it's at midfield on the far sideline. Taken away by Orfanidis. He's still on the ball. Plays a through ball. Looking for Calkins. That's into the box. Calkins still battling. Nice job defensively there by Cristalis for Williamson, not letting Calkins get around him. He'd have been 1v1 versus the goalkeeper if he had. Now it's Smith to Yardom, back to Smith. He's got one man in front of him. It's Cristalis again stepping up, slowing Smith down. This ball chipped up and over down the right side to Orfanidis. He's on the end line, plays it across, nobody there, all the way across the far post. Yardom able to keep the ball in on this near sideline. He's got one to beat, trying to get to his left foot. He does. He's got Hayes on him. The double team coming now. He's going to leave it back for Yardom, or to Dixon. Dixon has that ball taken away. Now it's Williamson trying to counterattack down this right side. plays the ball into the middle to Ingham. Brady Dixon tracking back, taking the ball away. Finding the foot of Brady Yardom now. Yardom going down the left side looking for Musso. He's going to get to the end of it before it goes off the end line. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds this time. Looks like Hayes able to knock that ball out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Haverling Rams. From this near sideline, they're going to leave it, and Brady Dixon going to come to take the throw-in for the Rams. Good pressure again here by the Rams. The Williamson team looking to just have some quick counterattacks, and the Rams not allowing them out of their defensive end. Coming out again at this time, it's Walker. Walker forced to go backwards, ball back into the midfield. Comes down to Ingham again. He's defended there by Brady Dixon, forces the ball to go out of bounds, and Haverling to take a throw in again. Right at midfield, it's Madison up and over the head of Musso. He had a man on him. It's number 2, Dylan Lang. And a foul is going to be called. Brendan Strong going to come up and take this. They're right in front of the Williamson bench. It's going to be a direct kick right on the touchline, about 35 yards out from goal. Strong coming up to take this. Looks like Williamson's going to hold the Rams out about the 12-yard line. And we'll look to see. The wind's going to be helping on this, getting it to the far post. It is into the box about 6 yards out, headed out there by Williamson, right to the foot of Madison. He's going to pound the ball back in at the top of the 18. Smith goes up to try to win it with his head. Yardom now trying to keep it in, flicked over Yardom's head. There's 3 Ram players now trying to knock the ball down. Comes out to Walker, and there's Madison again taking the ball away, forcing the ball backwards. Madison this time is going to run over Walker, and the foul is going to be called on him, and a direct kick. Quickly taken by Walker right to the head of Brendan Strong, back through the midfield. Calkins checking back to win that ball. He's turning now, going down the right-hand side. He's got some space in front of him. He lays it off to Smith. Smith now has one. He leaves it for Yardom. Yardom's got some space. Oh, look at the split. I had to thread the needle on that one. Couldn't quite do it. He's looking for Calkins back into the box, and defended nicely there by Williamson. Caden Madison again doing a great job defensively, winning balls, coming out of the back, keeping the ball in their attacking end, and pounded that one right back in for the Rams, forcing the ball out of bounds, and the Rams going to have a throw in right in front of the Williamson bench. It is going to be Brady Dixon set to take this throw for the Rams. And we got 20 minutes, 11 seconds to go, and the official blows the whistle. Is going to stop the clock. The Rams going to have a throw in here when we return. First, we're going to have a mass break. We got 20 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in regulation. The Haverling Rams 4, the Williamson Marauders 0. And with that, we're going to send it back to our station for a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back with the rest of tonight's exciting action. Welcome back to the Haverling Central School and AM 1380 WABH FM 100.3 for the call of tonight's Class B2 semifinal action. It's the Haverling Rams leading 4-0 over the visiting Williamson Marauders. We got 20 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the second half, and it's going to be a Haverling throw. It's Brady Dixon right in front of the Williamson bench here, plays the ball into Calkins. He leaves it for Musso. Musso back into the box, finds Orfanides, rebound. Two nice saves there by the goalkeeper, Patsy Catalano. He gave up a rebound, was able to pull the ball back in. Good shot there by Tony Orfanides on that far sideline at the far post, and a better save there by Catalano, keeping the Marauders still to a 4-goal deficit. This time it's Calkins. He finds Orfanides. He's on the break, gets past the goalkeeper. There's a defender back there now. He tries to get the shot off, and two quick chances there for Tony O there, and two great saves. It was Catalano coming off his line, really slowing down Orfanides, and two defenders tracking back, kept the ball out of the net. Otherwise, we'd be up 5-0 here for the Rams in the second half of action. That ball played to the far post, up and over everybody. Good ball in there by Tony Orfanides, all the way to the far sideline. Looking for Walker now. He's able to bring the ball down. Madison just pickpockets him, knocks the ball forward, knocks the ball off of the Williamson midfielder there. That's Hayes, and wins a throw-in for the Rams. It is going to be Dixon going down the left-hand side again. And now the ball going to bounce up into the middle. It's Cristales now out of his center back position. He's in the midfield now. That ball taken away from him by DJ Smith. That ball played forward out to the foot of Nate Musso on the far side. He's going to leave it for Calkins about 25 yards out into the box. It's Musso trying to get a shot off, and it comes down to Orfanides. So the flag's going to go up. Offside's going to be called, and going to be a indirect kick coming out. This ball played out to midfield. Ezra Hode knocks the ball into the center circle. Brady Yardom still battling there. Going to come down to the foot of DJ Smith. He plays it off the outside of his foot, looking for Musso into the box. It's going to be number 2 there, Dylan Lang. Can't quite get it out. Musso keeps it in. He crosses it to the 18, one hop. Calkins trying to come back to get on the end of it. He can't, still battle into the ball though. He does flick it over now, tries to turn into the, get past Blankenberg there. And going to be knocked out of bounds again by the Williamson Marauders, and Dixon set to take this throw in here again for the Rams in front of the Williamson bench. That ball into the box, knocked away from Calkins. Yardom still battling in the midfield. Back in, he's battling with Blankenberg there. Blankenberg still maintaining possession. Gets it to his left foot, plays the ball up and over, looking for Walker. Knocked out there by Madison again. Back to Cristales, taken away this time by Yardom. He plays it square to Calkins. Calkins is being defended there. Still on the ball. He gets a shot up. Can you believe it? It's 5 for keeper Calkins. Looked like a foul might have been called. The official called advantage. Keeper Calkins from about 25 yards out. Low to the left-hand side of the net. He makes it 5-0, and he too is going to tie the record in a game. Adam Long had it back in 2002. Brad Bates actually had it in 1999. Add Kiefer Calkins to the list. He's got 5 in 2020 for Kiefer Calkins. 5 goals, 1 game. The Rams lead 5-0 over the Marauders. He just kind of fought off that defender. They were running side by side. Looked like he got knocked off the ball, but he maintained possession of it. Got it about 25 yards out. He hit it low and hard to the right-hand side of Catalano, and nothing Catalano could do with that one, and found the back of the net. 5-0 the Rams, with all 5 goals coming off the foot of Kiefer Calkins. Kickoff now by Williamson, taken away off the second touch by Zach Musso, and a play on advantage called. There's going to be a foul called on Musso. They called a play on, and it's going to go out of bounds now to the right of the Rams bench, and a throw in for Williamson here, just in their attacking third now. If this continues, if the Rams can hold on the last 16 minutes to this 5-goal lead, they're going to be in the finals just like the girls. The last time and only time the girls have won the Section 5 title back in 1998. It happened to be the boys won that title again, so they're looking to repeat here again in 2020 some of the history that was made back in 1998 with both the girls winning the sectional title and the boys in the same year. The Rams hoping to hold on to this 5-goal lead to give them both a chance in the next 2 nights. It's Orpanitas tracking down the right side, trying to find ball in there. A shot there by Nate Musso. He finds the back of the net off the hand of Catalano, and looked like it was off the crossbar, maybe over the top, but no, it dropped down, had some spin on it, and Nate Musso making it 6-0 here for the Rams. Great strike there from about 20 yards out on the far post. He hit it over the head of Catalano. He went up for it, but couldn't get enough of it. And as we said, had some spin on it, came down on the line, spun into the back of the net. And a goal for Nate Musso. I believe that one was probably unassisted. It looked like it came off a defender. But Nate Musso with 16 minutes, 6 seconds to go here in the second half. Puts the Rams up by a score of 6-0 over the Williamson Marauders. 16 minutes, 6 seconds to go here, and the Rams with a 6-goal lead. They look pretty comfortable to be moving on to the sectional finals here on, it'll be Thursday night. Again, we don't know where or when, but if this holds on, the 6-goal lead for the Rams, it looks like they'll be playing in it on Thursday night against either the Bishop Kearney Kings, who are leading 1-0 now up in Penn Yan. There's 19 minutes to go in that one. They're at the mass break. It's the Bishop Kearney Kings leading the Penn Yan Mustangs by a score of 1-0. Again, that's being played just up on the other end of Puka Lake, up in Penn Yan. Bishop Kearney leading 1-0, 19 minutes to go. Williamson now trying to come quick counter, play the ball forward. It's Nate Musso going to head it forward to Orpanitas, and it's going to go out of bounds off Williamson, and a throw in for the Rams on that far sideline out of their defensive end. No hurry here for the Rams to put this ball in play. We got that girls. We talked about the girls in finals action. That's going to be tomorrow night against the Leroy Oakton Knights. That'll be a 6 o'clock start right here on this turf field. That's one of the other I'll say advantages here, at least for Haverling, in this COVID-shortened season. All of the higher seeded teams are being able to play as long as it's within the 75-mile radius, all able to play on their home field. So the Rams tomorrow will be playing here against the Leroy Oakton Knights here for a sectional final championship on their home field, as they have the first 2 games as well. So we'll see. I guess there's a chance that the Haverling boys could do that same thing as well, but we'll have to wait and see later tonight when the official ruling is made on where that game will be played, depending on whether it's Penn Yan or Bishop Kearney. Probably will have a lot to do with that one. That'll be a Thursday night game if this one holds on the way it is. But before that, it's the girls tomorrow night against Leroy for the Class B2 sectional championship.
Good job, Pony!
Little bit of extracurricular activity going on here. It's going to be, I believe, a yellow card for one of the Williamson Marauders. A push, and he's going to come over and talk to the Rams bench as well, wondering, Coach Hill wondering if his player got a yellow card. He had to be sent off as well. It's Tony Orfanitas coming off for the Rams. I didn't see a card come out, but he has stopped play. He's come over and talked to both coaches. Both players came off the field, and the Rams going to take this direct kick. It's going to be strong on the far sideline, taking this direct kick. No, they're going to say it's a lot of confusion going on here on the field. The official's now going to go over to his other linesman and talk with him, and got this break in the action here. Now it's going to be coming back over, and looks like he's going to put the ball in play. The Rams are setting it down. It's going to be a direct kick for Haverling, about 45 yards out from the far sideline, playing this ball back into the wind. The wind looks to have died down a little bit here now, not blowing as hard as it was in the first half, but certainly still cold. That ball played into the near post, and Catalano coming out with 2 fists, punching the ball out. Smith able to keep it in on the far sideline. Deep in the corner now, looking to cross it. Can't quite get it into the box. Plays it out. Ezra Hode stepping up, trying to get the ball. Foul is going to be called on him. Going to stop the clock again, and he's going to get a talking to. The official's going to call Ezra Hode over, and went in a little bit dangerous there. And the official, I think, going to pull out a yellow card for Ezra Hode. He's going to have to step off for Coach Hill. He got to the ball, but he also kind of gave a hip check to that player, and going to get a yellow card. I think the official just trying to tame things down here a little bit. It got heated after that last foul, and this one being so close to it, gonna give Ezra Hode a yellow card, send him off to settle him down now. Another quick update here from Penn Yan. It is the Bishop Kearney Kings just scoring their second goal. They've got 15 minutes to go, and it's Bishop Kearney now leading 2-0 over the Penn Yan Mustangs up in Penn Yan. 15 minutes to go in that one. And if the scores hold up, it'll be a repeat from last year's Class B2 championship, and it'll be the Haverling Rams taking on the Bishop Kearney Kings. But still, some soccer to be played. 15 minutes up there, 14 minutes to go here. And this direct kick going to be put in play by Williamson down the middle. Finds the foot of Ingham. Ingham defended there by Orphanides. And it's Jose Engler trying to knock the ball forward back to Orphanides. He turns. He's at midfield on the far side. Got a man chasing him. Plays the ball down the right-hand side. Into the box now, looks to cross it. It's Kean McRae onto the end of the field for Coach Hill and the Rams. Going to try to get the cross off, and it's going to go off his foot, out of bounds, and a goal kick for Williamson. Going to have a sub coming in. It's number 11. Fernandez again checking in for Williamson. Goal kick taken by Catalano off the foot of Dixon all the way through the middle. Now DJ Smith defending. That's Cristalis. And still battling with Walker, and it's DJ Smith playing the ball forward all the way back to the center back for Williamson. Going to go out of bounds off that far sideline, off the foot of number 3, Andrew Brandt, and the Rams going to have a throw in on that far side. Looks like Engler over there taking the throw, trying to find a backhead. The Rams going down the right-hand side. They're going to knock it out of bounds, and Williamson set to take the throw now. 12 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the second half. The Rams lead 6-0 over the Williamson Marauders in tonight's Class B2 semifinal matchup. That ball out of bounds again, and this time it's going to be a Rams throw in their defensive end. It's going to be Caden Madison running over, taking this throw in for Coach Hill and the Rams. Right at midfield now, comes down to the foot of Yardem. He plays the ball up and over down the right-hand side. Looks to be McRae trying to get on the end of it. Ball bounces out in the midfield. DJ Smith trying to take it away from Cristalis. Is still battling through the midfield. Finally going to knock it out to Kean McRae. He loses possession. And Smith going to knock it out of bounds on the far sideline, giving Williamson a throw. Not quite to midfield. They're in the defensive end trying to get the ball out with a throw in. Right down to the foot at midfield. Flicked up and over. That ball taken away by Engler. He plays the ball forward all the way to the center back. Up to Brandt. Brandt playing the ball down the right-hand side out to Lang. Lang leaves it out for Fernandez. And the Rams now knock the ball off of the Williamson player. They're going to have the throw in. The official's pointing to the left. Williamson took the ball and took the throw in. Now the official on the field sees it. The linesman did call a Haverling throw. Williamson quickly took the throw in, even though, and he's going to say the ball deflected off the Williamson player, and it should be a Haverling throw. It's right in front of the Rams bench, and we'll see what we got. The official is going to allow a Rams player checking in. That's Austin Thorius, and it's going to be a Haverling throw. The linesman had it right. He had a deflection And the Rams going to take the throw in front of their bench. Brady Dixon set to take this for Coach Hill and the Rams. Down the left-hand side, out of bounds this time, off of Blankenberg, right into his own bench, and Dixon this time getting about 30 yards. He'll take another throw in. Coach Hill and the Rams getting some players in too that haven't been in yet. Looks like Baldwin checking in. We said Thorius was in, and that ball's going to go off the foot of Caden Madison, out of bounds, and Williamson going to take this throw right in front of their own bench. Walker with a big throw to midfield. Comes down to the foot now. It's going down the right-hand side. Brendan Strong back there going to play the ball forward with his left foot. Back-headed there by DJ Smith. Looking for Thorius. Headed out there by Brandt. He wins a couple of headers. Headed down by McRae. Thorius still trying to get on the end of it. Looks like he's going to knock the ball into the box on the far side. And he's going to track it all the way down there, forcing the ball to go out of bounds and win a throw-in for the Haverling Rams. We're under 10 minutes to go now. It's Haverling leading 6-0 over the Marauders from Williamson. Englert now with the throw, trying to get the ball into the box. One hop coming down to Thorius. He's trying to shield the ball off. Still in the box. His shot looked like Yardom that got that shot off. Diving save by Catalano. Diving to his right. Great save. Ball still in play. The Rams still keeping it in the 18. Yardom turns again at the 18. Deflects off that player. Coming out now with a head of steam as the Williamson player just poked away there by Orphanides. Orphanides back to Yardom. Leaves it to the outside to McRae. McRae goes down and ball bounces out. And now it's Dixon looking to slow him down. He keeps the ball in, finds Yardom's foot. Back to Dixon on his left foot. He tees it up. Oh, he leaves it out to the outside to Baldwin. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Brody Baldwin trying to get that shot and couldn't quite do it. Ball bouncing out now. The Rams angler still keeping the ball in, looking for Thorius' head, and it's going to be knocked out there by Brent. Back to Cristalis. And coming all the way down the left-hand side, number 11 trying to get on Fernay's, trying to get on the end of it, going to go out of bounds. Deep in the Rams' defensive end now. It's going to be a throw-in on the far sideline. 8.5 minutes to go here before the Rams can advance on to the sectional championship game, Class B2. On Thursday night. That game's going to be played Thursday. Originally scheduled for Friday. They pulled all the games in. And the girls are going to be playing tomorrow night right here at this turf stadium at 6 o'clock. The boys will be playing Thursday. Don't know where or when that's going to be. It's looking more and more like a repeat from last year's championship game with the Rams taking on the Bishop Kearney Kings. They're ahead 2-0 up in Penn Yan. They're probably about the 10-minute mark up there. Beating the Mustangs up in Penn Yan. Ball in the box now. It's Orphanides turning, playing the ball out, and it bounces back in. This time it's going to be Caden Madison playing it out to midfield. It's Thorius trying to get on the end of it for the Rams. They can't. Williamson trying to get it forward. Cristalis leaves it still in the middle. It's Walker now off the foot of Madison. Back down to Blankenberg. He tries to get a shot off from about 35 yards out, off the left side of his foot, out of bounds, off the end line, and it's going to be a Rams goal kick. Going to be, looks like Strong set to put this goal kick in play here on this near side as we're at the 7-minute mark. 7 minutes to go here in tonight's Class B2 semifinal matchup. The Rams looking to advance. They're ahead 6-0 over the Marauders. That ball headed straight up, coming down to the foot of Madison. He turns it with his left foot straight up in the air. Walker going up, going to head the ball down to his teammate Lang. Back to Walker, up back to Lang now, looking to go down the right-hand side. Cristalis trying to get on the end of it, going to go out of bounds. Out of frustration, he's going to boot the ball all the way off the end line. Just a frustration play there. Couldn't get on the end of it. Looked like he had something going, and going to boot it off the end line. And we do have a ball. That ball went probably 50 yards off the field. A.J. Brott's going to get it and toss it to his teammate Brady Dixon to take this throw in deep in their defensive end for the Rams. Comes down to Cristalis again. Rams looking for a handball. Didn't quite get it. Walker now trying to get down the right side. Still on the ball. He's going to have that taken away by Caden Madison. They're still battling right in front of the Rams bench. Madison and Walker. Walker gets through, still going now into the box, and it's going to be Brendan Strong well up and over midfield, all the way back to Andrew Brandt for Williamson. He plays the ball down the left side at midfield. Still going down the left. That's John Miles now on the outside. He's got it on the ball, defended over there by, looks like Brady Yarden defended him at that outside. Throw in now by Miles, comes into the foot and taken away by the Rams. That's Kean McCrae, plays the ball forward looking for Thorius. Brandt comes across, peels it away before Thorius could get to it. He's at midfield now on the ball, taken away this time by Yarden. He's at midfield on the right-hand side of the field, looking for options. He's got one man in front of him. That's Ingham. He does play the ball up and over all the way down the right side. Kean McCrae can't quite get to it. Ball back out to Ingham. Ingham still in the midfield. Stepping up is Brady Dixon, just slowing him down. Ingham still on the ball, going to leave it to the outside. And that's DeFisher now playing the ball down the left, looking for Miles. Back to DeFisher. And it's coming all the way across over the foot of Caden Madison. It's going to be out here to Walker. He's battling with Madison. Madison goes down. They're still in front of him though. Walker trying to do a little bit of a 360 move there, trying to fake out Madison. Madison had nothing to do with it. The ball goes out of bounds, and Haverling going to earn the throw in. A couple more Rams checking in here. It's Josh Miles, number 30, number 40, or 24, Wyatt Rodburn, and looking for the last one there. It looks like number 16, a JV player coming up, Gavin Rounds on defense for Coach Hill and the Rams. Caden Madison doing a nice job all night long defensively on whichever attacker he had. Typically it was one of their leading scorers. It was number 10, Tyrone Walker, that was typically lining up with, and really Walker didn't get much out of it, as Caden Madison just really shut him down most of the game. On the far sideline now, it is John Miles, their other leading scorer. Ball into the middle now, about 25 yards off, gets a shot off, up and over. Looked like that might have been ducking into the upper corner. That was a shot from number 14, Ingham, and just wide of the goal and out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Rams. We got the stoppage again here of play. The official coming over to talk to the Williamson bench, and I'm not sure what's going on here, but he's pointing at something. The official talking with him, going to come over and talk to Coach Hill now, I think. We got 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go. It's the Haverling Rams leading 6-0 over the Williamson Marauders. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH. FM 100.3 is brought to you by B&B Water. For heating, air conditioning, and water conditioning, you can trust Ed Bonacave at B&B Water on Buell Street in downtown Bath. Lake Country Chiropractic. Improve your health and performance levels through specific chiropractic care. Delivered by Dr. Rick on West Dubin Street in Bath. Not sure what that was all about, but play is back in action. This is a goal kick from Brendan Strong, well over midfield, up and over. Thorius trying to get on it. He's got two defenders on him, and Williamson brings the ball down, still battling there. It's Josh Miles trying to keep the ball in front of him. Can't do it. Ball played forward. Brady Dixon doing a nice job stepping up in front, knocking the ball away. Cristalis now in the midfield. He gets by Dixon. Nate Musso trying to track back. Shot there. It's dipping, but not enough. Over the crossbar and out of bounds for another goal kick for the Rams. Now it's going to be Dan Waters checking into the game for Coach Hill and the Rams. Brady Dixon, nice game again tonight for Brady. He's going to check out and get a nice warm jacket on here on the sideline as the Rams looking to advance. They're up 6-0 over the Marauders. They're looking to play in Thursday night's Class B2 sectional championship against either Penn Yan or the Bishop Kearney Kings. As we said, late in that game, it's Bishop Kearney leading 2-0, the last update we had from Penn Yan. That ball all the way back to Strong. He plays the ball up and over. It's got a lot of spin on it. Gavin Rounds tries to bring it down. He can't. Finally to the foot of Nate Musso. Plays the ball forward to Dan Waters. And now Williamson plays the ball up and over at the 18. chested out there by Strong, and then it's Musso trying to clear it. Not quite out. Blankenberg now battling. Strong stepping up, now trying to get the ball out, comes down to Christelis. He's battling with Musso. Finally cleared out there by Gavin Rounds. Gets the ball forward to Josh Miles. He loses possession. Williamson going down the left-hand side now. Rams knock it out again. It's Williamson coming down through the middle. A strike into the box. There's Brendan Strong. Calm, cool, and collected. Traps it, plays it out right to midfield. Brought down now by Brandt. He comes over to Lang. Lang still down the right-hand side. He's got Walker with him. Plays it forward to Christelis. Back end to Brandt into the midfield. And a foul going to be called on the Rams. Not sure, maybe an advantage might have been a better play there for Williamson as Brandt was breaking into the 18. But a foul on the Haverling Rams, and it's going to be a direct kick now. Pretty much everybody, including the goalkeeper, was going to make, Catalano was making a run up through the midfield. Their coach called him off, and he's going to stay back. But it is going to be a direct kick. It's Walker. Two-man wall here for the Rams. Going to leave it into the corner for Christelis. He's trying to get to the end line. Gets around Rodburn. He's into the box. Leaves it to the 12. Two shots. Both of them left it for the guy behind him, and nobody took the shot. And a ball bouncing out off all the way back to Blankenberg. He knocks it off of Gavin Buckley. And now it's Gavin Rounds here on the near sideline trying to get the ball away from Walker. Walker now trying to get it into the center of the field. Goes down the right-hand side looking for Christelis. Too far out in front. A.J. Bratz reads that one. Comes off his line. Pulls the ball in. And we're just about the 1 minute mark. The Rams going to advance on to their fourth consecutive finals and looking for their third consecutive championship Class B2 title here. 1 minute to go. They're up 6-0. Only a miracle could take it away from them tonight. And I'm not sure there's any miracles left here in this Williamson team. Nice turn there. Looks to be Christelis. He's at the 18, cuts it back to his left. The Rams still defending. He gets a shot off, and it's going to go up and over and a goal kick. Looked like he was trying to get that to his right. He cut it back to his left at the 18, got the shot off, but it went up and over and out of bounds for a goal kick for the Rams. It's A.J. Bratz now set to take it. He's going to leave it for Brendan Strong as we're at the 22nd mark, as time's going to run down on the season, and for the Williamson Marauders, the Rams are going to advance. 5 goals off the foot of Kiefer Calkins, the 6th one added by Nate Musso, and it's the Rams going to advance to the Class B2 final championship matchup. That's going to be Thursday night. Most likely it's looking like it could be the Bishop Kearney Kings, and it is. It's the Rams 6, the Williamson Marauders 0. Great game here by the Rams. Impressive in a semifinal matchup for sure. 5 of those goals, the first 5 coming off the foot of Kiefer Calkins. Nate Musso added one more just to just for good sake there, and found the back of the net to Nate Musso. That's where we ended 6-0. The Haverling Rams advancing to the Class B2 finals matchup here over the Williamson Marauders. And with that, we're going to send it back to our studio for a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back with tonight's post-game wrap-up and the player of the game.